What's up, guys? So in my last video, I gave a shout out to the one and only Kumja. I'm blurring out his name because it was either me showing you this, or this that got my video age restricted. So let's not have that happen again, please. But the reason I bring up my dear friend Kumja is because out of everyone on that Black server, he has probably been the person I've talked to the most. I would even go as far as to say we're dating. And to make a long story short, I finally found out what it means when people post numbers like this. And let's just say I was exposed to a whole new world never thought imaginable. It's like when you move from Alabama to New York and you're like, wow. I guess my sister isn't marriage material. But I think it was last Saturday, or maybe Sunday, but me, Kumja, and a few other people were in one of the voice chats just doing what guys do, sending each other the weirdest shit we can find, and after a few good ones get sent, Kumja was like, yo, Soup, you want to look up 587 and tell me what you think? And at first, I'm like, you want to give me the rest of that address? Or like, 587 what? You need 7 more numbers to make a phone number. What's up? And that's when the other people in the voice chat were like, nah, dude, that's a manga. Or I mean manga, sorry. Which, by the way, manga and manga are basically the Asian equivalent to GIF and GIF. I'ma say manga and watch as that aneurysm your brain has kills you. And then watch as my throat dies from talking too much. But after these guys get me set up, I search up 587, and to make another long story short, what I saw is the reason this video is being made. Not only was this one of the funniest things I've ever seen come out of Japan since a kamikaze pilot, but there were thousands of more manga just like it. Obviously, you guys clicked on this video for that reason, but because of what 587 has to offer, this video is just going to be me going over the most disturbing manga I've found so far. I will show you 587, but since that one is the reason for this video, we'll have that one go last. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think any amount of pixelation will not have this video be age restricted. Well, pixelation's not gonna help, is what I'm trying to say. Also, you guys may not know this, but my mom has watched every one of my videos, and I mean, she has not missed a single one. Why am I telling you this? Well, because right now, I need to let her know that... No, not you, her. I need to let you know that this is the part of the video where you stop watching. I did tell you that this was going to be gross, but let's just leave it at that. Just click off the video, and I'll see you later. Watch the dogs. Is she gone? Is she gone yet? But alright, so... I don't even know how I'm gonna go about this. Like, imagine you had to go in front of your whole school and describe how your penis looked like, or vagina. There's no easy way of doing this. All right, so basically what I'm gonna do, actually, you know what? I'm gonna just do it instead of explaining what I'm gonna do. So first off, we have the manga that, I'll just pop up the numbers right here. Viewer discretion is heavily advised. But the cover of this one is basically just a topless girl, and her head seems to be blown out like she got shot in the head, but there was no entrance wound. It's only like 10 pages, and all it is just someone like dismembering like this girl. Like, here's one picture where she's just getting shot, and another one where she's just in the midst of her head exploding. I don't understand the story. I probably don't want to. I mean, there's just one scene where her whole head is off, and then in the next one, she's just like taking out the entrails of another girl. All these different girls? Are they out of order? Don't tell me. The next manga I found was this one. And as you can see from the cover, this one ain't gonna be good. First off, that shit's the size of a fucking horse. There is not enough blood in the human body that could ever get a dick that size big. Hard. You know what I mean? This one's also about 10 to 12 pages, and it's just this one girl playing with their fucking meat sword like it wasn't even hers. My favorite page is this one right here where she's laying down defeated like she just lost a battle with that thing. Also, why is there just one page of her taking a massive shit? And when I say massive, I mean it takes up 40% of the fucking picture. I also don't understand why putting a black bar over 1% of the penis counts as censoring. But I guess, hey, the more the merrier, right? When in Japan. Now we got this low number, literally. And yes, this is what you think. If you don't think like that, well, you're about to. So basically, a dog and a bull go to town on this little girl. And that's about it. It's like the dog starts it, but then for some reason, a goddamn cow comes to finish her off. Here are the only 2 pages I can show you. They're not in English, and I do not want to translate them. The next manga number is this one right here, and the cover, I know, but Let me explain. This one actually is one of the only mangas I've seen that's in color. It was made 5 months ago, so, you know, basically there's these stallions right here, and well, they get these small women pregnant. I literally can't show you any of the scenes. Here they, well, I mean I can, but here they all blurred out. They're just so freakishly grotesque. Just imagine the last one, but with 2 horses and 2 women. Girls, not even women. And in color. Shit. The next abomination I picked out is this one, and yes, this does say gaping livestock, and no, there is no livestock included, just some women. And here's what I don't get, and maybe I'm just not educated on that matter, but and bear with me. Here we have one girl who is being like this, not in the butt though, and then, but as the dude is doing this, his hand comes out, and so does her, and it just looks like a penis hanging there. This one is also half in color and half black and white. I don't really get the second half. Like, here's a girl laying down, here's a guy holding a watermelon, and then here's the same girl with some wicked symbol on her stomach, like that watermelon activated some hidden power she had. I'll never look at watermelons the same again. These next 2 manga I'm just grouped together because they're so similar. For one, we have this guy getting violently kicked in the balls, and the other one, we have this guy getting violently kicked in the balls. And for this first one, it's about this guy who's boxing with these girls, and all they do is just punch and kick his balls until they swell up to the size of him. Larger than him. Like, there's no sex going on, it's just some very cruel cock and ball torture. And for this next one, it's more the same thing. Some guy's like, hey, what's up, girl? And then proceeds to get his genitals treated like a goddamn tetherball. Alright, so now we got a classic triple threat, you feel me? The holy trilogy, if you will. First we have Excretion Summer Camp 1, Excretion Summer Camp 2, and you guessed it, Excretion Summer Camp 3. Each of them with a very detailed but unique cover of a lady pooping. And oh yeah, it's steamy. For these 3, they're basically all the same thing. Girls pooping while they're away at, while they're away at summer camp. They're only like 6 pages each, and the first one is about a girl who's out camping and she needs to poop, and they show that. The second one is about the same thing, only this time the girl gets caught at the end by her friend. And the third one involves a friend, but I don't think I need to say anything else. They lick each other's ass. Alright, so now we're down to our top 2. And by top 2, I mean the worst ones I was able to find. The first one is called Oh My Dog, and I feel like the cover doesn't do it justice. Mostly because I have to blur it all out. I know I said I was going to put this one last, but I did find one that was just way worse. But this one is long enough to actually have chapters or whatever you call it. And honestly, I think it looks like they just tell a different story starring the same dog lady. Like in one chapter, it ended with the guy having sex with it, but the next one, she got hit by a goddamn car and goes flying. And then for the last one, she has her hands and feet cut off at the elbow and has an extra set of breasts added on right before entering a threesome with this dude and his newfound girlfriend. It's all in English, so if any of you English readers want to pass the time with some thought-provoking literature, don't stay away from this. But now for the most up manga I found. Didn't need to bleep that out, but okay. This manga basically, or no, literally gave me chills just from seeing the cover. If you thought seeing a girl laying a fat chunky steam pile was bad, just look at this. Blacked the manga. Honestly, this is probably one of the most disturbing things I have ever fucking read. I mean, just look at this face. Do you not shit yourself when you see that? I'd rather watch a girl wipe her ass than have her friend lick it clean than have to look at this for a second time. It's almost like the main goal of this manga was to release my bowels, because that's what I was about to do by the time I got to the end. Good thing it was only 9 pages, because that 10th one would have released a fucking thunderstorm. But yeah guys, those are the weirdest mangas I could find. I know there are other ones out there that are weirder that I haven't seen, but those are all weird in the sense that they're fantasy. But drawing a 5-page manga about a girl taking a shit in the woods? Why? Who would? Again though, shout out to the homie Kumja. Follow his Instagram, EpicGamer1905, for some dank memes like this, and a little bit of this. Also, shout out to Ethan Bradbury, aka Accidents, for letting me use this picture that he drew as my YouTube cover photo. Until next time, peace.